Governor Fubara is Nwike's political investment, APC chairman Okocha says. No wonder the fight is very strong between Nwike. We all know that Nwike, yes, did a lot and single-handedly brought Fubara to power. And that was why when Fubara came to power, he was ready to cooperate with Nwike until he became very, very unbearable. And Nwike became overbearing on Fubara, turning Fubara to puppet, and wanted to convert the state resources to his personal investment. And then Fubara said, no, this is the people's fund. This is the people's money. You cannot do it that way. And they say he's betraying Nwike. But Nwike was becoming something else. He thought he could continue to run the resources and control the resources of Rivers State even when he's in Abuja. It doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way at all. Okay, the Rivers State chairman of the All Progressive Congress APC, Tony Okocha, has said Nyesom Nwike's demand from Governor Siminalayi Fubara were his right. Can you imagine? So it's Nwike's right to demand whatever he demanded for Fubara because he invested a lot in Fubara. Fubara is his investment, and nobody invests without getting profit. But this one is not going to get profit. The profit is gone. Okocha said the Rivers State Governor Fubara owes the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Nyesom Nwike, every respect and loyalty. He's still respecting him, but that he wants to be controlling the Rivers State money is not going to work. That he wants to turn Fubara to a puppet and controlling him is also not going to work. Those are the things that we're talking about. So Nigerian News reported that a former commissioner for information under Nwike, Austin Tam George, accused the former governor of planning to privatize the state. Of course, everybody has said that even the Robinson Ewo and a lot of people have said it, that Nwike wanted to turn Rivers State to to his state. Even Peter Odili said it, that Fubara was brave enough to stop Nwike from turning Rivers State into his personal estate. But so we all know all of that. Just because he helped him to become governor does not give him the opportunity or the authority or the impunity to turn Fubara to puppet, keep cornering the state resources, all in the name of godfatherism. It not work. So in an interview with News Central on Wednesday, Okocha argued that Nwike's demand from Fubara were in line with the investment he made on Fubara. Can you imagine? So he made a lot of investments on Fubara. So he stated that Fubara was a civil servant, but Nwike decided to give him political relevance. He pointed out that the FCT minister paid all the political expenses for Fubara during the 2023 general election. So in the same way Odili helped him, the same way President Jonathan helped him, the same way everybody helped him. And we saw the video of when President Jonathan brought him and handed him over to Odili to help, to bring him to relevance. Now he's saying that nobody made him, that he fought his way through. He collected Rivers State from Magnus Abbey. He did all this, he did that. So now, and we saw when, after Odili has helped him, we saw when he said that it will not be well with him, he will not succeed if he offends or insult or disrespect Odili for life. And that is what he has started doing now. And people are saying the curse is upon you, you already pronounced it and you are going to go down. So the truth is, somebody brought him too, so let him not say he brought Fubara, therefore he will not let Fubara or Rivers State breathe. That will not work. The current governor had no political pedigree at the initial. I can tell you that all his life he had been a civil servant. And I also reminded Nigerians that the only reason the APC went to court against him was not because he did not win the legitimate vote, but because he did not properly resign. Can you imagine? He was resigning from the civil service, and so for him to have resigned from the civil service match up on 14 other candidates, I mean aspirants of the PDP whom forms were bought for, and then to become the candidate of the party. And that all that happened, campaigns, elections, electioneering, maneuvering, and all of those were made possible by then Governor of Rivers State, now the FCT minister. Can you imagine? And so it is an investment. It is a political investment of Wike. And so if you have made an investment, I mean, that is elementary now. If you have made an investment, do you not care? So we're saying that, so because Fubara was a civil servant, he never have any political pedigree or antecedent, and so he couldn't have just resigned from civil service and then win the election as a governor. When there are a lot of people on the queue that have political clout, that have the more political influence and pedigree than him, that for him to have come out from civil service and won election, Wike made that happen through maneuvering, through payments, through so many things that they did to put Fubara there. So it means that that investment, that was an investment on Fubara, and Fubara will pay. Fubara go and pay. That is it. Is it an absurd that you care about what your investment is bringing on? So that is the issue. For one hand, the governor of Rivers State is Wike's political investment. He would always say, my oga. That goes to show you that he had no business in government other than that somebody brought him up and made him governor of Rivers State. That is one point, he said. So the APC chairman also accused Governor Fubara of disobeying laws and court rulings. Can you imagine what you say? What would you say about Wike? What would you say about all of you? Okay. Well, even Chokocha that is talking, the court has said he's not the party chairman. He should stop parading himself as party chairman. Is he obeying the court judgment or court order? He's not, and he's telling that somebody else is not obeying court order. This guy, So the other point is the fact that the governor is refusing to obey laws. He is adamant of laws. He is adamant of judicial pronouncements. He added, can you imagine? So Fubara is adamant of laws or to laws. What about you that the court has said you are not the APC chairman, but the APC chairman at the national, Ganduje, and some of them came to pronounce you the chairman at variance with the court judgment in Rivers State. So all the things he's trying to accuse Fubara of, that is where their problem is. Fubara Wike could have invested everything in Fubara to become governor. That should be for the people of Rivers State and not for him, because he used Rivers State resources to sponsor Fubara. He did not use his personal money. He wants to call it his personal money because he already there from the loot after looting Rivers State treasury. Then you use it to sponsor somebody that you can control in power. Unfortunately, when you look at Fubara facially, he looks like a mumu, like somebody can push around. But now you now see that, being a mumu is not by the look on the face. So Fubara is shown to be very smart and very wise and very determined now. And so even when he's looking like somebody who is not serious, he is serious right inside of him. And there's nothing both Wike and all of them can do at this time. It's already a lost fight for them. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment on what Tony Kocha is saying.